Hey guys, Phil here again with Walter's Audi. Just wanted to go over this gorgeous 2018 V10 Plus Audi exclusive. Now this is something that's really nice. Merlin Purple exterior, you're gonna notice it's an Audi exclusive interior as well. Now the Merlin Purple is pretty cool because it's a heritage color. It's something that Audi's used in the past, but you haven't really seen here in the US. So it really is a pleasure to do this with them. You're gonna notice the exterior is gonna have the black optic package. Now, being a V10 Plus, you're gonna see the carbon fiber add-ons from that front lip, those rear side carbon cap mirrors. The wheels, those 20-inch Y-spoke wheels, just add something special to this car. Cover those 15-inch 6-piston brakes really well. Now, those 6-piston brakes will help you stop on a dime. The braking system on this car is absolutely incredible, but what's nice, you'll find these ceramics on the street, very usable. You don't have to worry about warming them up or anything else like you might have to with some other brands. Now, the front end of this car is going to be particularly striking. It's got the laser lights, something again, this is really Audi's technology. This is our halo car. Up to 50% of this vehicle is shared with the GT3 LMS R8. Now the reason that's so special, GT3 car, of course, you cannot drive on the street. So this is going to give you the opportunity to own a street legal race car. For those of us that were born with any type of racing heritage or really loving the racing breed, it's something special. This is something that we've always dreamed of. So this is your chance to own a street legal race car. As you look at the lines on it, simply striking. You see those carbon fiber side blades, really accents the car nicely. And of course, the Merlin Purple shows the lines nicely. It's that right shade. It's just dark enough where at night it will look almost black, but during the day, you can really see that perfect purple pearl that's in it. Now, as we walk around to the back of the vehicle, we're going to talk a little bit about that 602 413 naturally aspirated V10. Now, that motor is absolutely incredible. It's attached to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, which is almost seamless. The thing that makes this car so unique is you can drive it every day. On the highway, you'll get over 20 miles to the gallon. But that 0 to 60, when Car and Driver tested it, came back at a 2.9. That is a sub 3-second 0 to 60 with a top speed of 205 miles an hour. 205 miles an hour, where are you going to do that? Hopefully not on the street, but hopefully you do get a chance to at least enjoy it. This car you can track, but what I mean when I say you can track isn't that you need to put it on a trailer to bring it to the racetrack. You could drive it to the track, you can track the car, then you can drive it to get dinner and drive it back home. That is something that really makes this car unique. And it will compete at the track. It's just absolutely incredible. So as you look at the whole car, we're gonna go to the back side of it. I'm gonna point out some little bit of carbon bits, carbon goodies, and some of the things that make this car really special. All right guys, here's the beast. The 602 horsepower, 5.2 V10 rear mounted engine. You can see it's just gorgeous. Look at all the carbon fiber accessories. You can see that strut tower, so neatly put. Really still lets you see everything. From those 4 rings to, of course, that gorgeous V10 emblem. Something kind of nice that you'll notice, there's LED lights inside the engine bay. This is kind of nice at night. Say you want to pop the hatch if there's something you want to see, you want to show it off, you have that. Now, again, speaking of the hatch, you can see all the carbon fiber. The reason that's so nice, let's close that really quick. Even with it closed, it lets you appreciate what you're looking at. Now, again, visibility on this car, absolutely incredible because it lets you appreciate the attention to detail. If you notice, the exhaust bushings are going to be color matched to the car. That's how specific they are when they go through these vehicles. And again, this is an Audi exclusive. So this is something that isn't done per se just running it through the line. This is something they pay extra attention to, that little bit of extra detail. So that carbon fiber rear spoiler, again, 205 miles an hour. Can't happen without a little bit of downforce. That black optic package is going to give you those black tips, which really do kind of blend the whole rear end together. Now, what I want to point out, I'm saying Audi exclusive a lot. You notice it's going to be badged that way because every little detail on this car was really well thought out by them. Whether you want to talk about the contrast stitching or the Alcantara shift knob, every little thing on this vehicle went through with them. They actually sent renderings so everything could get approved. Took a lot of time, a lot of pride in building this vehicle. That's something that makes this car so unique, and that's one of the reasons why you can daily drive this car. Every little detail was thought of to make this something that you, the consumer, can appreciate every day, whether you're looking for comfort, whether you're looking for sportiness, or whether you're looking for luxury. This is the R8 V10 Plus. This is the car of your dreams. All right, guys, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the interior of the car, and the best part, we're going to drive it. So, of course, like I said, it's a Merlin Purple exterior, but you also have the interior was done really nicely to match. So it's an Audi exclusive. You'll notice the badge on the interior. The stitching on the seats is going to be done in violet purple, as well as the Alcantara headliner. You also have the full leather package on the car. And you notice the contrast stitching was done, again, same color, as well as the inlays being painted to match. Now, this is really nice because when you're in this seat, of course, it's going to give you that cockpit feel. And when you see everything color matched with the carbon fiber and the Alcantara, it's just that touch of sportiness, but luxury. So we're going to take it out for a spin. Now, right now I have it just in dynamic. But of course, you have all your different drive modes. Now, being a V10 Plus, you also have your race mode. So we're going to keep it in dynamic right now. We're going to kind of talk a little bit about the car and about, as I stated, why it's so nice and comfortable to drive. Now, of course, being a V10 Plus, you're going to know it does have the fixed suspension. Now, the fixed suspension you don't have to worry about. It's not a rigid ride. It is going to be nice. It is going to be comfortable. It's going to be smooth. Now, again, like I said, it's in dynamic. You're going to hear that exhaust note. So we're going to go through the different drive modes really quick. Remember what I was saying about comfort? Listen to how smooth that is in comfort. Again, you can daily drive it this way, or if you're more like me, you can go into your dynamic. It's going to give you that gorgeous, gorgeous V10 sound, which, let's be honest, that's one of the reasons why you buy this car. And again, even the stitching inside of the steering wheel to match, this car is just truly a complete car. And what I am going to show you guys, fortunately, we're not going to get up to speed to show the dynamic steering, but that's one option this car has that I really think does make that V10 Plus so attractive, is that dynamic steering when you're up to speed, whether you're taking an on-ramp on the highway, having a little bit of fun, or simply you are at a track day. It does make a difference when that steering ratio does change and you feel it get tightened. Really nice, and it just gives you that added little bit with yourself where you feel a little bit more confident taking those tight turns at speed. And now what I'm going to do as we swing around, I'm actually going to put it into race mode. So now when you put it into your performance mode, of course, it's going to actually go to manual shifting. That's going to take off your traction control. But you're going to hear every little blip just a little bit more. And those downshifts, of course. Again, really, this car is a blast to drive. It is impossible not to smile while you're behind the wheel. And the car, small, nimble, fast, fun. Every ounce of luxury you could possibly need. Like I said, right now we're going through a park. Nice, comfortable. Even with all the bumps, your back is not going to hurt. This diamond stitch. It is a racing shell seat, but it's going to have the fine Napa leather package. So it's really just very smooth. It's going to be a comfortable seat. Of course, it's going to be an 18-way power seat. So if you need to adjust it a little bit for your lumbar, if you're a little bit taller than me, if you want to go a little bit more forward, it's very simple to do. It's not rigid. So you can drive this car for, say, 2 hours at a time if you want to go on a rally. If you want to go see your in-laws, whatever you want to make use of this car for, you can. And that's something that really makes this car very, very unique. So we're going to put it into park, and I want you to just hear that V10. It sounds absolutely amazing. I don't care who you are. That is intoxicating. And that's something that in this car you can enjoy every single day, smiling, grinning, ear to ear. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the drive like I did. So just to close out on this car, really is something special. Of course, Audi used to have GmbH Quattro. Now it's a little different. We have Audi Sport. The Heilbronn factory is where this was made. This car is absolutely amazing. I hope you all get a chance to either drive it, sit in it, or even just see it. This supercar is really in a league of its own. Thank you again. We'll keep the content coming. Hit like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want for future videos. Thanks again.